$1 trick. Para di ba magsasabi? Your eyes, that was pretty much
This is what it would look like if Jenga was sponsored by Red Bull. Now friends, if I screw this up, I could die. Romance, tactics.
Welcome to the next season of Treasure Jam.
Yeah, we're closer to love on the spectrum. Yeah, that's how I feel.
What do you think? Should we make his life more difficult?
Yeah, okay. Act surprised, audience. Don't call it take two. If she takes two, I will not. In one. In two. Three. Machetes. In. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good people of the audience, this is our finale stunt. Get ready to make some noise. Medium, blast off!
Hi everyone, so it is the next day because I'm home now, and I don't honestly know how much of the Ren Fair that I got on video, so it was very difficult for me to record as much as possible because I always had something in one hand and then my camera was in my backpack, so then I would have to like physically stop what I was doing, get my camera out or my phone and put my backpack on, pick up the thing. Like, it was a whole process, and with that many people and so much going on that I tried to get, you know, obviously I got the Jousting, which you'll see, and some of the shows as well, but as far as walking around, I did fail at that, so I do apologize. But I did get a couple clips, but once it got towards like the afternoon time, there were so many people there, it was nuts. So I'm glad I got what I did in the morning because it was just kind of chaotic in the afternoon. Yes, it was the Bristol Renaissance Fair in Kenosha, Wisconsin, and overall it was really fun and enjoyable experience. We did stay the whole time basically. We got there right at open, so they opened at 10 a.m. We got there right at open, and then we left at about 6, a little bit after. So we were there, you know, almost the whole time because they close at 7. So we walked 5.5 miles that day, and I think the best show, because I saw 3 shows. I saw a fire whip show, I saw a balancing show where they did like little acrobatic tricks, and then I saw the Jousting. The Jousting was by far the best. They had, like, you know, all the stage combat and everything. So that was, I would say definitely you have to see the Jousting if you go. That was 10 out of 10 and a very enjoyable experience. Overall, it was a really nice day. It was 80 degrees, but it was hot out, and everything was outside. Even if you went in a shop, they didn't have AC, like everything was outdoors. So once you're outside, like you are stuck outside. So I would keep that in mind if you guys ever want to go, like dress appropriately. I will say I wanted to get a clip of me in my outfit, but guys, I had such a wardrobe malfunction. It wasn't even funny. So yes, I did wear a corset. I will insert a picture of the outfit. This was in the hotel room before I left, and honestly it was fine in the hotel room, and while I was getting ready, like fine, I didn't have any issues whatsoever. I think because I was bending down a couple times, like I bent down to like, even when I sat down it occurred, so like sitting down it like did like a little crease like right underneath my boobs, and sorry if this is too much TMI, but it did like a little crease under there. And so eventually like the whole like middle part of my corset just like kind of like flipped down. And so that was a little bit problematic because probably about like 4 o'clock I noticed that it wasn't staying up. Like I kept pulling it up above, you know, my boobs to cover them as much as possible, even though it was near impossible. And it just didn't budge. It was stuck permanently like down. But thank God I had the little covers from Target, the little like nipple covers, because those saved my life 100%. So I was okay, but at the end of the day, like we were walking out and I was like this because I was like covering myself because it just fell down throughout the day and it wouldn't go back up. So lesson learned, if you have a bigger chest, I would say no on the corset. It was cute for a few hours, and then yeah, as you start bending down, sitting down, like it just got worse. So next time I go, which will probably be next year, I definitely will pick a different outfit. I will say too, it was romanticy weekend, so it was like a theme weekend. I was a little bit disappointed there wasn't more romanticy stuff. Of course you can wear whatever you want to the Ren Fair, so not a lot of people were dressed up in like the romanticy aspect. I saw a couple like Bat Boys and a couple like Violet Sorengales, but other than that, everyone was just kind of wearing whatever they wanted to, which was cool. I just wish there were more themed things to do related to romanticy. So that kind of like brought my rating down a little bit, is I just wish it was a little bit more curated to it rather than just a general weekend with, oh, here's like 1 or 2 things. You know, I just felt like it could have been more romanticy rather than just like the standard Renaissance fair. The little shops were very expensive. I will say the only thing I got was a crown, and I'll show you that in a second, but everything was handmade, so it was cool, but at the same time, it was also very expensive. Like they had, if you wanted to do like a bow and arrow for your costume, just the thing that held your arrows was I think $150, and it was like real handmade. It was leather. So like, yes, it was nice quality, but I mean, do you really want to spend that money on just something for a costume? So it was cool to see all the unique items, but very pricey. Wear your crappy shoes. I wore my Hokas because I knew I was gonna be walking, and I just wanted to be comfortable. And granted, that was a good thing. I was comfortable. My feet didn't hurt until like after I got back to the hotel, and then we went out again. So that's when they started hurting. But like walking around, like I was fine. It was just kind of the heat that really bothered me. But it was like all dirt path. I will insert a picture here of my shoes. Those are my black shoes, my black Hokas, and they were light brown. So I had to wash those off before I could go anywhere else, because I did not realize that that much dirt was, you know, being kicked up when I was walking around. The shows that I saw were great. I love entertainment. I love like just theater shows. It was a very theatrical experience for me, and definitely, like I said, the Jousting was the best one. I think any show would probably be good. The only issue I had really was that they had all these different stages throughout the like place, which was great, and they gave you a map. Like you had a map of like show times, and then you had a map of like, you know, locations on the other side of it. But they like decided to name street names. So they had street names like on the map, but they weren't actually posted anywhere in real life. So it's like, okay, we need to go over here to this street. But like there was no indication that we were on that street, and some of the stuff wasn't actually pictured on the map. So it was pretty confusing, I will say. So if I was, you know, CEO of the Renaissance Fair, I would definitely put street posts somewhere with those labels, because I feel like it would be way easier to navigate, because I did feel like I was lost almost the entire day. So that was like the really only complaint I have, is that I felt like I was lost the whole day. Now next year I'll probably be better, because I've been there before, unless they just decide to switch things around. But I did feel lost, but it was still a great experience. Glad I went. I had a good time overall. It was fantastic. I definitely go back to the Renaissance Fair again. So my overall opinions, I would give it a 9 out of 10 for the Renaissance Fair. The only thing I would say that knocks it down is that it was really expensive. And then 2, the whole getting lost scenario. That is really what knocks it down. Other than that, I think it's worth it. So if you're thinking about going, I would say definitely go. Just be prepared to walk 5 miles and get dirty and pay a lot of money, I guess, if you want to buy a souvenir. This was the crown I got. Oh, are you gonna be able to focus? There we go. It's handmade, so it is actually really cute. And I like it. Honestly, I wore it out Saturday when we went to eat. So it's cute. And I like it's just a little dainty, so I can honestly wear it with anything. So I enjoyed it. And yeah, you just like tie it around your head and that's it. So super cute. That is all I had for you this vlog. Overall, yes, I would go again and I recommend it. Just keep in mind those things that I told you about for a first timer. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you next time. Bye.